My dear Christian, before I talk, I want to say that this video is very, very, very important. This video, watching this video and achieving what I will say is a matter of life or death. For that, I want you to hear me with your heart, not with your ears. And I am sure if you hear me with your heart, my talking will penetrate your heart. Because most of Christians are not arrogant, are not proud. If they know the correct way, they walk in the correct way. I will discuss with you a very, very great scientific miracles in Quran. Hear me very well. The God said in chapter number 27 in Surah eltharyat in verse number 47, and the heaven we constructed with strength and indeed, and they keep expanding it, or we will expand it. Which means that the Holy Quran said for more than 1,400 years that the God constructed the heaven with indeed and strength, and they will keep expanding it until the last day. The recent science proves that the universe expands with a very high velocity, which it reaches 30,000 light years in every 1 second, because there are 275 million stars is born or created every day. For that, the universe have to be expanded to accommodate all these stars. How Prophet Muhammad ﷺ knew this very important fact? How he knew? How he knew that the sky increases and it will expands and it will be expanded and it still expanding until the last day, unless a prophet from God, unless he is a prophet from God. Another very great miracle, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, if the fly fall in the vessel, dip all of it, or insert all of it, and then remove it, that one of its wings is a disease and the other is a treatment. Which means that one of the wings is full of microbes and parasites, and the another wing has penicillin or has antibiotics which kill these microbes and parasites. Many studies, there is a great study in Australia, Dr. Joanne Clark make this study about the body of the fly, and they discovered and proves that the body of the fly and another wing of the fly has antibiotics which resist the microbes and the parasites, as Muhammad said, from more than 1,400 years. And now they produce antibiotics from the body of the fly. How Muhammad knew this very important fact, and he was an illiterate man, can read and can write, which proves that this man is a prophet from God. Another very great miracle, the God said, Muhammad said, every human being is creating or born with 360 jointed, and you have to offer a charity or donation for every joint every day. The scholars, the recent science proves that every one of us is created with 360 jointed, as Muhammad said. And this very great miracle make many scholars converted to Islam. Another very great miracle, the God said in the Holy Quran in chapter number 27 verse number 45 and 46, and that he created the two couple, male and female, from sperm drop when it's emitted. Which means that the Holy Quran said that the two types, male and female, is created from the sperm of the man. The recent science proves that the sperm of the man controls the type of the fetus. There is two types of sperm, feminine sperm or male sperm. If the feminine sperm fertilizes the egg of the woman, the fetus will be female. And if the male sperm fertilizes the woman, the fetus will be male. The Holy Quran says that from 1,400 years. It's a very great miracle which proves that this Quran is from God. The Quran said that the sperm of the man controls the type of fetus, and it was well known until from a few years ago that the egg of the woman controls the type of fetus, until the scholars and the recent science proves that the sperm of the man controls the type of fetus. Another very great miracle, the God said in the Quran in chapter number 25, Surah Shura, verse number 7, thus we have sent by inspiration we have sent by inspiration to you an Arabic Quran to warn the mother of cities and all around it. The God called the Mecca, which is Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is born in it, the mother of all cities. The recent science proves that Mecca is present in the center of all the university, all the world. And the Kaaba, the Holy Kaaba, is the center of Mecca. For that, the Kaaba has a very high gravity. No aeroplanes can fly on the Kaaba, or birds or anything. And the Kaaba and the Mecca is the center of all the world, which is equivalent to what the Quran said for more than 1,400 years. And not only that, but the water Zamzam, which is present beside the Kaaba, is the most clean water and pure water all over the world, and it have very high benefits in treatment of all the many diseases, which proves that this holy water is water of God beside the Kaaba. Another very great miracle, a big scholar called Masaru Emoto, he's a Japanese scientist. He make a very great book called Message from Water. He make a trial or experiment of reciting Quran about the water. He found a very strange thing, that the crystals of water changed when after reciting the whole Quran in it, and it make very beautiful crystals. The design of the water, of the crystals of the water, changed, and it in a very beautiful structure, like flower or like this. And they make studies about this water. They found this water, the character of this water is changed to be better and better in treatment of many diseases. Although this man is not Muslim, but he proves that the Quran have a great miracle and have a great effect on the water, and it changes the character of the water, and it changes the crystals of, and I put a link which proves what I said. Another very great miracle, the God said, so whoever Allah wants to guide him, he expands his chest or breast to contain Islam, and whoever wants to misguide him, he make his chest tight and constricted, as though he was climbing in the sky. This means that the Holy Quran said that when you climb in the sky, you will feel suffocated, and you will feel restricted, and you can respire. The recent science prove that the percentage of oxygen decreases when you climb in the sky, as the Holy Quran said from more than 1,400 years. How Muhammad knew this very important fact. Also, the Muhammad said, don't ride the sea unless for pilgrimage or for struggling, because under the sea there is a big fire, and under the big fire there is another big sea. The recent science prove that under the sea there is a very big fire, and under the big fire there is another big sea. How Muhammad knew this fact, unless it's a prophet from God. Also, the Prophet Muhammad said, if the dog licks in the vessel, wash it 7 times. The first one of them is with soil. This another miracle proves that the saliva of the dog contains more than 50 types of parasites and microbes, and proves that washing with soil is better than washing with water. For that, he ordered us to wash it 7 times. And I will a study which proves that the mouth of the dog is full of parasites, and which proves also the benefits of washing with soil. These miracles is a drop in a big sea from the miracles in the Quran. There is more than 300 or 400 miracles in Quran and Surah which pushes the Christians to convert to Islam every day. 5 Christians converted to Islam every 1 hour in America because of these miracles. Now, if you start to believe, and you have to believe that this Quran is from God and Sunnah, you have to know. And if you don't believe until now, I'm sorry to say to you that you are arrogant man. But if you start to believe, you have to know that the Quran said in verse in chapter number 3, verse number 85. Any person accept any religion unless Islam will not be acceptable from him, and he will be from the big losers in the last day. And Muhammad said in the hadith, I swear with whom my soul is in his hand, any person hear about me and don't believe me, hear about me, Jewish or Christian or any other religion, and don't believe me and don't believe that the religion I came with, he will be one of the people fire. You will be one of the people fire if you don't convert to Islam. The Prophet Muhammad swear that you will be the one of the people fire, and the Quran says that you will lose your last day. You will fall in fire and you will never come out of it. Survive yourself from the very hard torment in fire. Save yourself from fire. You will lose the paradise. I make this video because I care about you. I love you. I like you. I care about you, and I want to save you. I want to survive you from the torment in fire. I want you to be my brother in the paradise. Convert to Islam before time is off. Anybody hear about Islam, hear about the Prophet Muhammad and don't convert to Islam, he will be one of the people fire. Convert to Islam before time is off. If your soul come out of your body and you die, the time will be off and the door will be closed and you will be one of the people fire. I make this video because I care about you. 5 Christians every 1 hour convert to Islam, and they cry with tears about their parents who died on Christianity or any other religion, and they said, why you don't advise them? What is the sin of them? The sin that they die before Islam and they will go to fire. Survive yourself from fire. You will be one of the people fire if you die in any religion unless Islam. I advise you, and you are, it's up to you. If you want to go to the paradise, you have to convert.